Hey everybody, this is Holly with Working on Me. All right guys, it is really late. Our meeting for the project graduation went for a long time. We are getting down to the last 2 months of the school year and we had a lot to talk about. We have like 2 more fundraiser things that we're doing. We talked about project graduation night. There's so much. This mama is tired. I'm going to tell you that right now. Just thinking about all the things that have to be done. I needed probably a stiff drink tonight. I'm not even gonna lie. So anyways, I'm coming to you really late. Tatum is at youth night at church. So he's eating pizza and stuff. He'll be home probably pretty soon because it is so late already. But I'm just gonna make me pigs in the blanket. JJ had to go to work, so he's gone now. So anyways, he's not very far though, but he is like having to stay in the camper. But anyways, I'm gonna make me some pigs in the blanket and I'm making it for y'all, okay? And tomorrow I'm not cooking. Just letting you know I will not be live tomorrow. I am not cooking tomorrow. So anyways, I hope that y'all are all having a great night. Again, I am not getting, I just don't understand this whole not getting I just don't understand it. What I should do. Okay, so I'm glad you caught me live too. Hey Karen, hey Renee, hey Erlinda. Hey Christina and hey Gina. Yes, I'm glad y'all are all on here. Thank y'all very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. So this is what we're gonna do. I am gonna take a half a cup of self-rising flour, a half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, and I have 2 slices of Velveeta cheese, but I'm only gonna use 1.5. And then I am using the 97% fat-free Hebrew National hot dogs, okay? This is what I have. If you can find anything else that's low points for you, that's great, that's fine, perfect. This is what I'm using, and yeah. So, let me get my self-rising flour, and I'm gonna use a half a cup. Now these, each of these will be 4 points, but when you have like 3 of them, it actually rounds down by 1 point, and let me tell you why. If you look at the whole ingredients as you put them into your app, building the recipe, it actually, all 3 of the pigs in the blanket that I'm fixing to make with what I'm doing, it actually, all of it, if you ate all 3, it's 11 points, okay? So 1 of them is 4 points, 2 of them would be 8, but 3 of them, I know that's weird, all together it would be 11 points all together, okay? So just letting you know that. This is the the non-fat Greek yogurt that I'm going to be using. Let's see here. Hey, Karen. It is very exciting, but it is so much work. I will tell you, we have 2 more big fundraisers that we're going to have to do. And with all of us having so much going on, like us moms at the meeting, we were like talking at the meeting and it's just so much. Some of the moms are teachers, so they're at school all the time, all day long. And And then having to help with the fundraising and everything. And then on the weekends, we're all busy doing something. And then we have the fundraisers and we have this. And it's so much. And the day of graduation, all day long, that morning, the kids go and practice their graduation. Then they walk the halls in the elementary with their cap and gown on. And all of us moms want to be there. As soon as they get done with that, we are going to go over and set up everything for the project graduation. And what that means is at 11 o'clock at night, they come to the project graduation and they stay there all night till 7 o'clock in the morning. And us adults that can't even stay up past 9 have to stay there all night long and keep them somewhat entertained because they cannot leave. The doors will be locked and they have to stay all night, the whole time, for them to get their gifts and prizes that we are fundraising. If for some reason they just can't stand it and they got to go home, they forfeit what they are going to be getting. So they have to stay from 11 to 7 o'clock in the morning. So do us adults, and we have to keep them entertained. So we talked about all of that tonight, all the entertainment that we're going to have to do. And us moms are already exhausted just thinking about it. So not only will we have so much festivity and them graduating that night, because they graduate that night, we go back and then have to do all of that all night long. So it's a lot. It's a lot. So anyways, I'm just getting a little stressed. I'm not gonna lie. I think I will miss all of it, but I can't wait to get over that little hump because I'm tired. I am tired. So yeah. Thank you, Claudia. I don't know why somebody else had the same problem while back that they weren't able to do that. And what had to happen is they had to update their app, their Facebook app. So I have a lady that contacts me every now and then that she has social media also. And she told me the same thing happened to her stuff. And it's not me because I update my stuff. They have to update their own app. Like sometimes your app needs to be updated and that's what fixed it. So I don't know, and you may have already done that, so I really can't give you the solution. Facebook won't even let me turn my screen around to be the right way. Now they won't let me get my comments. I mean, I'm so annoyed by it so much, I don't even know what to do anymore. My lives, not just mine, everyone's lives will not be on here longer than 30 days. They erase them after 30 days. Facebook just really bites right now. Like, I'm not even kidding you. What is his actual graduation? The 30th. May the 30th is when he graduates. May the 30th. You're going to listen to me while you're driving. Aw, that's awesome. I am very late. We had a project graduation meeting and it went for 2 hours tonight. All of us parents had a lot to talk about because we still have 2 more fundraisers and we just have a lot to do. So we had a lot to talk about. And so, yeah. So if you're just getting on, we're making pigs in the blanket. I did a 1/2 cup of self-rising flour and a 1/2 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. Equal parts. This is the same recipe that I would do if I was going to make pizza. This would be my pizza crust. So just know that you can do equal parts. You can make a pie crust out of this. You can make bagels out of this. You can make biscuits out of this. There's endless stuff that you can do with this mixture. Like I said, it's equal parts. So a 1/2 cup of self-rising flour is 6 points. A 1/2 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt is 0 points. So right off the bat, I am going to end up using this to make 3 different pigs in the blanket. And then we're going to use the hot dogs that I have right here, and they are each 1 point a piece. What time is it here? It is 8:18. Here in Texas, it is 8:18. You're headed for bed. All right, Laura. Well, good night. You have a nice sleep, sweetheart. Thank you for joining for just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use my hands to go ahead and get all the rest of this together. All right, guys. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so today we went to go get a new air conditioner in our bedroom. That's the air conditioner that was going out in the camper. And of course, it took a lot longer than expected. So after we walked and looked at some of the campers and we didn't find anything that we liked, I had to sit there in that car and just sit and sit and sit. And I was like, I knew this was going to take longer than I thought. And of course, my husband's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, I mean, I knew it was going to do this. At first, they weren't going to be able to get the air conditioner to fit. And my husband was mad. My husband was like, are you kidding me right now? You just took out the old one. And they're like, no, wait a minute. Let me go get so-and-so. And somebody else came over and they were able to look at it. And it all worked out. It all worked out. Thank goodness. Well, I got to ask him if it's work. I mean, they did like turn it on and everything. But once he gets set up where he's at, I need to ask him, is it working or is it everything going okay? So yeah. So now I'm going to split these into 3 equal parts. And again, I am not measuring this. I am just going with the feel in my hands on how big each one of these are. And I'm trying to get them as equal as possible. Okay. So they do not have to be weighed out or anything like that. I'm just mixing them together. Okay. So I made 3 of those. Let's see what I got over here. I'm in bed too. You're a night owl chef tonight. I sure am, Leanne. I am. But we ate such a late lunch because we got done so late and we had Mexican food and I had a chicken fajita taco with some chips. And I wasn't hungry at 4:45 when JJ dropped me off, and then I had to leave like 30 minutes later to go to my meeting. So yeah, go to YouTube. I know I'm trying to see how I can definitely work that out. I'm definitely gonna try. Oh, Lincoln, they're telling you hi. They see my pretty boy. Okay, so I'm going to take my parchment paper. I do have the oven preheated at 400 degrees. Okay, I'm going to spray my little olive oil spray, and now we're going to smash this down. And you can roll it out. You do you. I just smash it down. It works just as good. I'm going to grab my Velveeta cheese, and I'm going to split this in half. And then I'm going to open up my package of Hebrews hot dogs. And I'm going to get out 3 of them because that's what we're going to use. Or that's what I'm making right now. And now you're just going to roll that up. And you're going to do the exact same thing to the next one. Flatten that out. We'll use that other half and roll. last one. I'm gonna spray just a little bit. Now, on the next cheese, I'm only gonna use a half of it, and the other half, my dogs love cheese, and they can have the other half of the cheese. So, I'm only using, like I said, 1.5 of the cheese, because that's what I accounted for on the recipe. All right. So now I'm going to put that in the oven for probably 20 minutes. I'm going to set it for 20, but we'll see where it goes from there. So I'm going to just keep an eye on it. You may not have to cook it for the whole 20 minutes. Let me wash my hands really, really quick. Now that they're like got oil and everything on there. Okay. Okay. I'm back. All right, let's see what we got. Those are going to be delicious. Thank you. I roll my dough out thin, cut into strips, and wrap the hot dog. I'm able to make 6 that way. Awesome. That sounds good. Whatever works best. I love that. So I like that. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have to talk about? I mean, it's late. I don't know. What do y'all want to talk about? It's so funny. My dogs, like whenever Lincoln is a type of dog that he knows when it's breakfast time and when it's dinner time. And if you're past that point of time, he is going to continue to keep nudging you, or he has that whining, and he like looks at his bowl and then he looks back at you. So if you do not get his food, it will continue until you get his food. So when I walked in today from my late meeting, they went outside to go to the bathroom, but he really quickly went to the bathroom and he really quickly came back in, and he immediately was letting me know, you are way past my dinner time. That is what you're fixing to get. And I had to feed him. So now, oh, I thought he was right here just laying and relaxing, because I was going to say, he's now nice and relaxed and ready to just chill. Holly, I love your shirt. Thank you. I got my shirt from Drop the Walls Boutique, and it's an oversized shirt, so I just kind of tied it here. Actually, this is the shirt that I wore to the wedding shower of my son's soon-to-be wife, and I also wore it to church, and so I wore it today. It's nice and light and airy. It was like 80 degrees here today. Actually, I think it was 87 degrees here today. So it was a perfect shirt to wear. So I thank you very much. I appreciate that. We're making pigs in the blanket, Rhonda. And they are in the oven right now. Well, I love that you caught me live too, Lauren. That I greatly appreciate you being on here and coming to listen to just anything that I would like to babble on about. And how many points? They're 4 points each, but if you were to eat all 3 of them, it would actually be 11 points, because all of the ingredients in the recipe adds up to 11 points. But they are like, one is 4 points. Like if you build it in your app and you go to 1, it's 4 points. If you go to 2, it's 8 points. If you go to 3, it goes down to 11 points, because everything that's in the ingredients is 11 points total. Okay. So if you are somebody that can eat all three, then I'm just letting you know that. Would love to have weather in the 80s. Yes, it was an absolutely beautiful day. That's why on my stories, I said that I wish we were going to the beach instead of, there's Lincoln. Lincoln's right there and he's just relaxing. See, I told you. If he hadn't gotten his food, he probably would not have been like that. Yeah, so Cindy saw him. Yeah, so he has. Does he even have? Oh, I thought he had his legs crossed. I thought his legs were crossed. I was like, man, he is like really relaxing. So yeah. Hey, Miss Kay, how are you? 40 degrees in Cincinnati. Ooh, yeah, I am definitely ready for summer. I can tell you that much. I'm a Jeep girl. I have a Jeep and I am like loving this weather, like loving it. So it is great. You're on my hours tonight. Aw. Yes, I know. I am really, really late, aren't I? I know. He looks at you like, what are you saying about me? Yes. He like knows I'm talking about him. So you said that the graduation have to stay up at school from 11 to 7. Are they allowed to fall asleep? Yes. So we will tell them on the little flyer that they can bring a blanket, a pillow, they can bring their cell phones because some of them just want to just chill out. They may do some of the festivities. We are going to do like a movie time. There's going to be a certain time that we're going to have this big screen with a movie and do popcorn and candy and all that kind of stuff for them, just to have like even us adults have chill time. So we're gonna be playing games like Minute to Win It. We are thinking about having like this big, huge air up obstacle course that's going to come in there. We have a lot of different things that we're just going to be doing. We've talked about a lot of stuff. So it's going to be a lot going on. But yes, they can, and they will have like a little designated area if they just want to chill and sit with their friends and talk. So yes. Yeah, he would definitely have one of those pigs in the blanket. All of my dogs would devour it. They wouldn't even taste it. They would devour it very quickly. He knows you have cheese waiting. Crystal, I would not doubt that. I'm not even kidding. Is that what? Is it? No, it's not Crystal. It's Christy. Is it Christy? Sorry, I looked off of your name really fast and that I was an L to me. So I'm sorry. I think it's Christy. You are so right. He probably does know that. I have not, Lauren, I have been so busy that I have not even been able to even think about it. I'm not even playing. I'll be honest with you. I have not even processed that part of doing that right now. Me too, Sandy. Me too. You just got home right now and you can make a comment. Well, thank you, Alice. I'm so proud. I'm so excited. That's good. And I'm glad that you waited till you got home. That's good. That's great. So the chicken spaghetti last night was a huge hit. Mama, it was loved. Mom was so loved. So what was funny is we got over to their old house to load up like all this kind of heavy stuff. I actually have a funny story to tell you. So if you want to stay on for just a little bit, Holly's got one of those little funny stories to tell you. So definitely stay on. Karen, yes. Today, while we were in the meeting, we all addressed, so y'all want us there all night? And they're like, no, we're going to do shifts, even though some of us adults are going to be there all night. But having new faces come in might keep us awake. And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably going to be one of those that's probably going to stay all night, because there's about 6 of us moms that run the whole thing. And then we beg for mercy from the other parents. So there's about 6 of us moms that are doing every single thing. So I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about like when we have to do the fundraising and when we do, I mean, there's just, we try to, we get help, but it's like, okay, parents, we need your help. Okay, parents, we need your help. You know, that kind of thing. So anyways, okay, back to my funny story. So we went to the old house and it was already kind of getting late and I had all of the food and they were like, can we eat first? So some of them ate first. JJ wanted to wait till we got to the other house. So I even made them garlic knots. And I had that in a bag. I mean, I had the full thing and they were like, oh my gosh. And so Logan was like, if we have any left over, please let me have it so I have it for lunch tomorrow. And I was like, okay. So we went ahead and we got everything loaded. Logan's car had a flatbed trailer and everything loaded in there, okay, his truck. Then Tatum's truck was loaded and he was between us, and then my Jeep was loaded. So we were all following each other in a line. And all of a sudden, we were about probably 10 miles down the road, and I happened to look down at my phone. I was not driving, okay? Hear me out. I was not driving. JJ was driving. All of a sudden, I hear JJ go, oh, no! And I was like, oh, and I look up because I'm thinking we're about to get in an accident. Oh, no. A large dresser, and I'm talking, this thing is solid wood dresser, flies out of the flatbed, barely misses Tatum's truck, flies out in the air like it's Wizard of Oz, and slams down on the road, and slides off to the side. I screamed and I was panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, there's people around. So we all pulled over, and thank goodness it was beside a weigh station. Like, a weigh station means like when cops are there and they have to weigh the truckers that go through. Every now and then it's open and then sometimes it's not. It's called a weigh station. We may only do that in Texas. I don't know if you have that where you live, but it's called a weigh station. So there's a lot of room over there, and that's kind of where it happened. And thank goodness nobody was around us. But as soon as we pulled over to like assess the problem, lots of people are flying by us at this point. But we are off the road because we were able to pull into this weigh station, okay? So nothing happens to the dresser at all. Now, the drawers are completely out of the dresser, okay? There's no drawers in there. We had taken that out and put it in a vehicle. It was just the shell of the dresser. That thing is solid wood. It did not break. It may got a little bit of road rash on it, but that thing is solid. Like, I don't know how it did not just break all in pieces, because it was up in the air and slammed down and just slid on the thing. So, yeah, I'm telling you, okay? So we got it back loaded. They got it all hooked up. I took a picture of them loading it back. Like, it was on the road still, and they were, I was just like, oh my gosh. Anyways, so we got it all loaded. We finally got over to their house. We got all settled, and all of that. And people who didn't get to eat ate their food, and everything was good. So I'm so glad that I was able to make the chicken spaghetti, and it worked out good. And I'm glad we got everything over there. All their big items are over there and done. They just got a little bit of like little stuff to get from the old house to the new house. So it was fine. It's all good, okay? So I'm just glad that Tatum's truck did not get hurt, because that truck is an old truck and it's paid for. I don't need it to get hit. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yes, God was watching over us. That is right, Darlene, for sure. Yes. Yeah. For sure. So, okay, we got 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. That's all I got for the stories. That's all I got. So yeah, I got done telling y'all about our little funny story. And it wasn't funny at the time, so. Right, Lincoln. You're such a pretty boy. Yes, you are. You're so pretty. Let me go back up here. Alice says, looking forward to getting my pizza roll from Pamper Chef. I'll have to try the dough recipe. Yes, thank you so much, Alice. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. When we moved, my ex-husband was for pulling the flatbed trailer with the brand new mini. Oh, we had a barn the other day. Oh my gosh, we had a little barn too that we had. Oh gosh. Karen, he had like a mini storage building and we had to take that and it was completely bent on one side because JJ had to strap that thing down. And as we were going, it just kept crunching down. So when we got there, it had a huge dent in it. And Logan was like, what happened? We were like, well, the straps just kept like, it was moving and it was like, kept like holding it. So they had to hammer that out. But I was waiting for that thing to fall off too. I was very worried about the little barn thing too. So worried. Oh my gosh. They have till the end of the month, Gina. Honestly, they really have till the end of the month. But they want to be done before then, but they have till the end of the month. Did you make your own dough? I did, Rhonda. I used a half a cup of self-rising flour and a half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. I wrote out the recipe in the captions of the video. So when you get out of the video, I always like put stuff above. It's there, but I did. I made my own recipe, not my own recipe. I didn't make the recipe up, but my own crust or whatever you want to call it. The dough. I made hamburger steaks and it was delicious. Yay, Lauren! Yes, Karen, for sure. Holly, is there a place online where we can get the earrings? No, it's not. It honestly, the place that I go is all for wholesale people, and they don't even have a name like per se. Where I go, they you like go in there and there's like units in there. I don't know how to explain it. So there's not just a place where I can just say, yeah, call, like I say, when I tell you Drop the Walls Boutique, there's not a place. Lincoln's wondering why is cooking at this time. Lincoln is like, why are we not sitting on the couch relaxing? Lincoln's right here. He was away and he was like, you're talking about me. I'm going to be done here pretty soon, buddy. Really soon. Yes, really soon. You know what? If I touch you, we're going to have the people say, oh my gosh, she's touching her animals and she's cooking too. Oh my goodness. Yes, you always have to have those off people that are not animal people. Okay. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Stalls. I'm not sure what you mean, Gina. Stalls. What is stalls? Stalls. Stalls. I don't know. Stalls. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about like the jewelry place where I get stuff. Yeah, I guess so. I don't even know how to explain it. And honestly, I don't even have the wholesale. Like whenever I called her to get the abundance of the earrings, she almost did not let me get the earrings because I don't have my wholesale yet. And I told her I will work on that if that's something that y'all are like willing to. If I was to do this more often, it would have. I'm not going to pay for my wholesale license or whatever if I'm not gonna get a participation if I like was to get other earrings and things like that. So I told her I wasn't sure, and she said that she would do this for me one time. So that's why I don't know how it's gonna work if I order a whole nother set. I will be honest with you. So that's why I'm saying it's not somewhere you can just call and say, oh, I would like a pair of earrings. It doesn't work like that. So she almost didn't let me. Oh, what did you just do? Hey, what did you say? Hi? Look, Tatum. 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 Yeah. Were you saying hi? I don't know what you were doing right behind me. Nothing. Oh, well, you should come and say hi. Everybody wants to see you. So Tatum just got home from youth night at church. I love your baby dogs. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. Yes, I got what you were saying, Gina. Yeah. Hopefully you heard what I just said. So that's why I'm really hoping that she's going to allow me to get some more. Because if you get your wholesale license, you have to pay for that. Like every 3 months, you have to do stuff to keep that up and all that. So I don't know. Okay, they are ready to rock and roll. So 20 minutes at 400 degrees was perfect. And here they are, my friends. Look at those pigs in the blanket. They are perfect in every way. Nice and cheesy, perfect and hot. Yes, he is counting down the days, Karen. Counting down the days. For sure. What's sad is that you get to the end where it's just so hectic where you're kind of counting down the days too. But then you're going to be like, oh, I wish we were back to those days. But maybe if I didn't have like the wedding and the moving going on also, maybe it would be a little different. But I just got a lot going on. A lot. Okay, some of y'all might be like, you're so dramatic. Okay, I'm okay with y'all thinking that I'm dramatic. That's fine. But for me, it's a lot going on right now. And especially with JJ not always being here, it's like me. I'm the only one that has to deal with certain things. So it gets to be a lot. And we have a lot going on. So just know that. How many students are in his graduating class? I believe 95. Tatum, how many is in your graduating class? 90. Ooh, I was very close. 97. 97 is in his graduation class. Me too. I'm in the kitchen at the school. Ketchup or taco? I'm going to use ketchup. So for something like this, I like the ketchup. So I will be using ketchup. I had somebody write on my, the other day whenever I had the breakfast sandwich and I dipped it in ketchup, she said that she cannot watch somebody eat eggs with ketchup. So she says that's something I can't watch. And I was like, well, thank you so much for letting me know that. I will continue to do that, probably even more now. So tomorrow I'm going to have a breakfast sandwich with ketchup. So I just thought that was odd to take the time. And I think that was, that was on Monday whenever I had that. So that's been like 4 days ago, to take the time out to tell me that she cannot stand watching anybody eat ketchup with their eggs. All right. Oh, the things people waste their time to let people know. And believe me, I get it told plenty of times. And I'm like, I always tell JJ, read this comment. Why would they take the time out of their effort to even write that? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, do you see sometimes why I'm like, what is going on here? Okay. So yeah. There is one of your sons getting married. One of my sons is getting married, my oldest, that's 23. He is getting married June the 7th. Yes. They are almost moved out. Yes, Carol. They have till the end of the month, but now they only have a little bit of stuff to get. All the big stuff is now moved. So that was our thing to do that. Yeah. I make an egg sandwich with ketchup, onions, peanut butter, and mustard. There you go. See? And I mean, although that I'm like, wow, that's a lot, I am not going to take the effort to be like writing on your page, why would you even eat that, Denise? Okay? I'm glad. If you like that and that makes you happy, you eat it. You go, girl. And I'll even watch you eat it. So that's awesome. I love it. Yes. All right. Let's transfer at least. I'm going to have 2 at least for tonight. And I will start with that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this live. Again, I am not going to be live tomorrow night. I'm going to take a break tomorrow. Thank you. I'm just going to tell you that. I hope y'all have an awesome weekend, and I will definitely talk to y'all soon. All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I know it was late, but I appreciate when y'all get on here. Share out my video if you want to, even though it'll delete after 30 days. But that's the only way I get seen is when people share and also comment. Commenting gets it out too. So I appreciate y'all commenting. Once you are finished with Tatum's graduation, then comes the wedding. Yes, it's the very following week. Yes, it is a wham bam, thank you ma'am, and it's over. Yes. So it's a lot going on, but yes, it sure will. It will be all like that. So I will be like this. All right. Night, night, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.